A minute. Okay, no. By the way, this is the thing that I should start unta. But what happened is this PowerPoint that I have made was was misplaced. So I had already seen it. So we will start now with the intro of organic chemistry. Wherein last time I had started with the naming. Okay, so we'll go back to that later on. So what is organic chemistry, by the way? So if you look into this, oh, that's organic. No? So organic has something to do with, if you look into this view, it has something to do with, no? The source here is a living organism. Okay, so these are the key questions that we are going to study in all of organic chemistry. So what is organic chemistry? How can we obtain these organic compounds? How are we going to write the structural formula of organic compounds? And what are its functional groups? That is the most basic introduction of organic chemistry. As I've said, organic chemistry is, no, if you look into the periodic table, all of those elements which is studied in inorganic chemistry, no, katong all of the elements, that is metals, non-metals, and metalloids, which is found in the periodic table, that is what is being touched, or that is what is being discussed in inorganic chemistry, or that is Chem 16 that you have already taken. But now, no, it's already bit higher. That is inorganic compounds. We have now organic compounds. So organic chemistry is a chemistry that tells about all of the compounds containing carbon, or carbon containing compounds. So everything, if you look into your kitchen, all of those things which is found there are organic in nature. The food, the flavors, the fragrances, our oil, our toyo, all of this, no? Look into the toilet. All of our toiletries is coming from organic compounds, okay? Adto pug kas gawas sa imong cactus, kailangan kong cactus, okay, no? So all of those things that you are going to use, fertilizers, so on and so forth, are part of organic chemistry. Even our bodies, no? Our bodies and all other organisms comprises of organic compounds. If you look into this pie graph, no? This is the abundance now of the elements in the earth crust. So which is the most abundant? That pink there, that pink is the oxygen. Pink ba na o red? Basta kay mauna na siya. That is 49.5% is oxygen. Oh, followed by silicon, which is 25.7%. Then aluminum, 7.4%. And the rest of that are traces of these other elements. Okay, that is the abundance of elements in the earth crust. So mostly are, no, oxygen containing compounds. Not much of the carbon containing compounds. So these are the elements, no, in the earth crust. Oxygen and silicon comprising the most abundant element in the earth crust. So majority of the organic compounds, only few elements is present. For instance, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. That is why if you look into organic compounds, it merely comprises of chons. That is an abbreviation of the element chon, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur. So those are the things which is present in organic compounds. Okay. So majority of these organic compounds are chiefly hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. Some contain sulfur. Then the halogen groups. What are the halogen? Can you still remember our inorganic chemistry? Halogen is in group 7. That is chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine, and bromine. Upat na siya. Na? Those are halogens. So why do we study organic chemistry? Originally, organic chemistry is derived from living organisms. So it started with the no, uh, that is Wooler. It was Wooler who discovered that urea comes from organic compounds, and that organic compounds comes from a living organism. What is urea? Actually, urea is the one which is used as what? Fertilizer. Okay. Ito mga na yung mga kabalo sila unsa ng urea. Lain po ng complete fertilizer, lain po ng ammonia, na? So lain po ng urea. So organic, it comes from, no? The source here is living organism, no? So that is Wooler who synthesized urea. That is the start of knowing organic chemistry. That is organic compounds. And it started with the theory of vital force. So vitalism or vital force is to create something out of living organism. No? That is vital force. So this is now our urea coming from ammonium chloride and silver cyanate. If you are going to add it, then heat, you will produce urea. And this is a fertilizer. Okay, a byproduct of silver chloride. Okay. So the study of compounds, no, involving carbon, carbon regardless of its source, comes from Kikuli. Kikuli is a Greek. So, ang iya is vitalism is dead. What do you mean by dead? Meaning, according to him, no, gikan sa patay na nga living organism. That is the source of organic, which is not, no, which is not true. Because, no, for instance, herbal medicine are natural products. Okay, natural products, but they come from living organism. No, dili patay na, kundi living. Then, even who are drinking Yakult here, Yakult every day. No, okay ka ba chan? Yeah. What do you mean by okay ka ba chan? Meaning there is lactobacillus, no? So who are having stomach problems? If you drink one Yakult every day, what will happen? This will enhance your what? Your digestive system. Usa na siya sa mga, why? Because there is a living, what they call this, living bacteria, but that bacteria is not pathogenic. Meaning pathogenic are disease-causing bacteria. Dili na siya. It's a useful bacteria. That is lactobacillus. And this will enhance your digestive system. So kung namin yung problema, you drink, wabi ako, taga-iog, talent fee sa Yakult, ha? Kasi may mong gitagaan ko. Wako'y labot, ha, sa Yakult. But that will enhance. So see, it's a living organism. So that vitalism, meaning coming from the dead, no, it's not. Dead organism, it's not. No? Natural products nowadays is from living organism. No? So biochemistry, which is the next thing that you are going to take up. Okay, magkita gyapon ta. That is the chemistry of life, or chemistry that occurs in living organism. So, katong na yung mga gipangbati, mas maayo they will be eating organic vegetable. Why? Tendency is if you are going to use fertilizer, no, and at the same time if they will spray, what akabulos mga farmers, because they need to have an income also. Tas pasagdang kintahin mo, if you will look into your plants, there are pests. What happened if there are pests? Of course, you are going to spray it. Kasi baligya, oh my goodness. So, the chemicals which is being in place with the food, it has not yet degraded. So there is that chemical residue. So lami gyud nang siyang organic vegetable. So you can, that is why when I go to the market and look into mga dagko gani siya, oh, I know that is being labaw nagtalo nga dagko kayo. Oh, there is a fertilizer at the same time na gina siya mga spray additional. So I tend to buy those gagmating. Oh, katong gagmating meaning wala to siya mga fertilizer na amang gani gamay ra or organic ang gamit, or that is why medyo gagmating. Okay? So vitamins also. By the way, especially you young people, you should take vitamin C every day. Every day, especially those who tend to go out. Yeah, this will boost your immune system, vitamin C. And do not worry because vitamin C there is no such thing as overdose in vitamin C. After 16 hours of inom ka ana, that will excreted as urine. No, ang sobra, excrete. Wow. So, after 6 hours, wala na sa atong system. So, pwede lang mag-double dose ka, duha ka buok, okay, it's still okay. So, that is the importance of organic chemistry. So, second reason, why do we need to study organic chemistry? This is the study of carbon compounds, which is a separate discipline. No, lahi siya. Take a look. It's easy to name organic, inorganic compounds. Diba? Unsa to? It's only binary, ternary, and quaternary. So sayong ra, one topic ra na siya. But in organic chemistry, we are going to look into the different functional groups. How many? Almost 10 functional groups. And you are going to name it in a different way. For instance, the one that we have discussed last Monday, okay, that is hydrocarbons. And under hydrocarbons, pila siya kabuok? Upat. That is the alkanes, which is single bond, the alkenes, double bond, alkynes, triple bond. What pa to? And there is aromatic hydrocarbons, which has in a ring. Oh, diba? Upat in one topic, hydrocarbons. So no, there is aldehydes, there is ketones, there is dakan pa. So that is why organic chemistry should be discussed or should have a one subject, or we need to study organic chemistry in a different manner. It should not be, just an add-on. Because if you talk about biochemistry, lain na po na siya. These are macromolecules, which will start with carbohydrates, no? The nutrients that we intake, protein, like that. Otro na isa na nyo, na. So that is the second reason. So chemists have discovered or synthesized more than 1 million, and estimated 10 new ones reported each year. So there are already more than 1 million of organic compounds. Then, kada tuig na idungag nga 10,000 new organic compounds. So by comparison, chemists have discovered, synthesized, estimated 1.7 million in organic chemistry as of the moment. So pretty daghan, no? Yeah, that is it. Mas daghan ang organic compounds contrast inorganic. Inorganic is 1.7. Ang organic, that is 1 million ago, then 10,000 every year. Daghan, mas daghan. So that's approximately 85% of all compounds. 85% of all compounds are organic compounds. What's the third reason? No? Because this organic chemistry is a primer. What do you mean by primer? Meaning you could not study biochemistry without delving first the concepts, no? The concepts, the theories, no? Of organic chemistry, or else you will be out of nowhere. No? Why? In a biochemistry, that is carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, enzymes. What are lipids? Ito mga tambok, na siya mga stored. That stored fat. Mauna yung lipids. That's one of it. Okay. So, if you talk about carbohydrates, unsay component ana niya? Ang component niya are organic compounds. No? That's monosaccharide, disaccharide, so on. The glucose, the lactose, all of those are organic compounds. Labaw ng lipids, ang proteins. Proteins comprises of amino acid. There are 20 amino acid, and that 20 amino acid are all organic compounds. The hormones. The hormones, the enzyme. What's the difference between enzyme? Enzyme is the one that hasten up, no, our bodily processes. For instance, okay, kita nga tao, no, it will take 4 hours for our food intake that we had that will be digested within 4 hours. Pero na uban paspas og metabolism. Pero magkaedad na, nagkihinay na. Metabolism. So that is why you should not have an intake in between meals. Nga naman, no? Dili na siya ma-digest kaayo, ma-digest na siya madugay, then what will happen? That will no longer be used. So instead, maunay, you will be bulging at, you will be bulging at, may na mga niwang kay mas maayo na sila pakanon og daghan. Pero kani mga tambok, what will happen? Mga tamsi, tambok nga sexy, ang dili kay sakit. Okay. What will happen? You will be bulging at the wrong side of your body. Okay. Naanastiyan, build like that. Okay. That's it. Ngarong abot man ko ana. No? That is enzyme. This will hasten up. As I have said, 4 hours good siya. So, ayaw mong in-between meals. So, may kumsulti ana. Pero, lamig yun ikaon. Okay. Enzyme, this will hasten up. No? No? If you talk about snakes, it will take them how many days before they will digest their food fully. Pero kita paspas. Maunang, sige po tagkaon kay paspas man. 4 hours. No? That's enzyme. But for hormones, siya. Hormones is the one that regulates our body system. Ang enzyme, maoy nag-hasten up, nag-catalyze. Okay. So, that's it. What's DNA? Of course, DNA is the gene. Uy, 70% and 30. To 70. 70%, 60 to 70% of the IQ, intelligent quotient of our children, wa mo'y labot, kamera, is taken from the mother, the DNA. Okay. 40 to 30% sa papa. Sa tusulti na ako, I always say to my class, kung gwapa, tapos dili kaayo bright, pangita pod og dili kaayo gwapo, pero bright. Inyong anak, bright, tapos, gwapa-gwapa, gwapo-gwapo. Diba? Bali, kung ang laki, no, bright, dili gwapo, pangita pod og dili kayo bright, pero gwapa-gwapa. Gwapa, dahil gwapa-gwapa kay guwang nas pangit, no? Nga naman. Oy, ngano, noted ha? Ruby, noted yun na. Ngano man, that is 60 or 70. Sa nanay, bako yung nanay, no? Ikaw kunoy magburos og 9 months. Di ba, no? Okay. That is it. Even traits, oh my goodness. That is why, in most cases, ang father, dili payo sa anak nga laki. Nga naman, pareho silang batasan. And back that. Why? That is inherited. Ay, mo de nga yung anik ko kay mo mas papa or mo si mama. Yes. Okay, that's it. That is the third reason that we need to study organic chemistry, because this is the starting point of biochemistry. You will understand biochemistry meaningfully if you know something about organic chemistry. So the knowledge of organic chemistry is essential in understanding biochemistry. Why should we care? Nga naman sabihin, labot na ko. No, because organic chemistry is a branch. No? This is a branch wherein it is needed to study in the biochemistry, in the pharmaceutical, in industry. Example of industry, the polymers. What are polymers? Okay. Kanang sa mga industry nga naggamit og polymers. Oh, kanang mga ligid, that is by means of polymers. Ha? Kanang mga resin, not resin by mga bata ha, dili resin nga makaon. Resin nga kanang it is being used as a paste. For instance, for plywood making, they need a resin. Anak nila kay aron makapatong na pud another lawanit to make it into a thicker one. It's a resin which is being add on to no to what you call this aron mo pilit. That's a resin, not the resin nga makaon. Okay. Explosive. Why do we need explosive? Explosive is also needed especially for structural engineers. Why? No? So, I can still remember before, tiguan na yung kayo, no? When I'm still studying at Cagayan, no, at Xavier, what happened is, kanang kit kay tong una, limkit kay, kasi nakadto Cagayan. Okay, bahala na mo. Adto Cagayan. Kanang limkit kay tong una, tiguan na yung ko mga bata. Limkit kay tong una is puro pa na siya bukid. Bukid pa na siya. Oh. What happened is, pag abot ni mo karon tinga kapatag na, and it is already connected sa Kugon Market. Oh, what I'm talking about, bahala na mo. Basta. What happened is, because of the boulders, so they need to, need a dynamite or an explosive in order to mabungkag. So, karon take a look at Cagayan, patag na. So that's the importance of explosive. Petrochemicals is the gasoline. Yeah, the conversion of gasoline. That is why the OPEC, what is OPEC? The oil petroleum exporting countries, no, the Middle East, they are rich country because of the presence of this petroleum. No? So, that is petrochemicals. But actually, when they extract it, kita, mag-extract, sa pingani, bagdak ganita, ang gawas tubig. Diba? Sa ilalahi. Dato yun siya. Pag bagdak nila, ang mugawas is gasolina. But it's still in the crude one. Itumpa kaya na siya. So, what they are going to do is they are going to process it. And the process there is, that is why there is for diesel, there is for gasoline, no? Ana na siya, na special, okay. That is, the process there is the petrochemical. Okay? So, that is why biochemistry is organic chemistry is very important. Because this will template other branches of chemistry and other branches of sciences, such as medicine. And technology. So let us compare organic compounds from inorganic. Okay, so organic compounds, the bonding is entirely covalent. Inorganic na ay ionic o covalent. Na, di ba? Ala ka. What is ionic bonds? Metal plus non-metal, di ba? What is covalent bond? Ionic bond is the transfer of electron also. No? While in covalent bond, is both non-metal, no? And it is a sharing of electrons. Okay. Kinhalan, kadumdum pa na. Organic compounds, many are gases, liquids, or solids. And it has a low melting point. Here, in inorganic compounds, mostly are solid with high melting points. Okay. Nana lang kuno ko 10 minutes. Ano pati sunod? Then, okay. Then, most are insoluble because they are what? Polar. No? They are polar compounds ni siya. No? Many are soluble kay non-polar siya. Uy, nabali ba to? Basa mo na siya. Most soluble are in an organic organic compounds. Soluble na sila because, diba, like dissolves like. So, if it is a polar solute, it needs a polar solvent to dissolve it. If it is a non-polar solute, it needs a non-polar solvent. So, most of the solvent used in organic compounds are diethyl ether. O, kung dapat ay laboratory, memorize unta ninyo ni. Diethyl ether, toluene, dichloromethane, na? Kani ang most. Unlike before, we are using benzene, no? But benzene is carcinogenic. We found out that benzene is carcinogenic, and we are also using chloroform. Chloroform is also carcinogenic. Chloroform, ano sabi ng chloroform? Chloroform is formalin. Kanang ginagamit pag dissect tapos you're going to preserve, that's formalin. Or, ug pats na ka, butangan na kag formalin aron mong gahi. So, we already inhibit those solvent. What we are using now is this three, that diethyl ether, the toluene, and dichloromethane. Pero ang pinaka-barato is dichloromethane. This is what we are using in the laboratory. In inorganic chemistry, kita mo, daghan, no? In organic chemistry, we are using mostly water, na? Then acids, na? Acids, okay. Dumdum, oh, wamanday mo laboratories first sem. Lami unta tong na laboratory ka face to face. You will see the beauty of chemistry. Because chemistry is an action. Where is an action? In the laboratory. So, aqueous solution do not conduct electricity. So, organic. But in inorganic, it will conduct electricity because it is in a form of ions. Can you still remember what is an ions? Ions are charged particle. Kung nagani charge, mo conduct yun na siya electricity. Na positive o negative. So, organic compounds almost burn and decompose. Diba? Petroleum, pag ani mo, siga, no? Pero kaning inorganic compounds, panagsaray mo burn, no? So, that is why it's easy, yan mo nang ganahan mig laboratory sa inorganic chemistry. Ano man, di mi mahadlok nga nay mo buto. But, so when we check attendance, then we give during face-to-face, no? When we check attendance, then we give instruction, then we can go out as instructors. But for organic chemistry, we tend to come back. Gawas, pero balik ra gawas, balik ra. Kanya naman, peligro ang organic compounds. Some of them are flammable. And some of them could easily burn, could easily decompose. And the last one, the reaction in organic chemistry is usually slow. That is why during laboratory time in organic, kanin sa inorganic fast. During laboratory in organic chemistry, no, it will take kanang 3 hours nga laboratory, halos mahurot na, napay time nga kulang. But sa inorganic chemistry, tinga ka, uy, ma'am, humana mi, 1 hour lang. The 3 hours laboratory, 1 hour humana sila. Yeah, because, why? The reaction in inorganic compounds, it's fast. That's the difference between organic and inorganic compounds. So, no, here, so what are the main characters? Main characteristic of organic compounds? Katong una, kanina, organic compounds are flammable and can easily decompose to gases. And wala sila'y metals, metallic structure. So, general chemical reaction of organic compounds are what? Slow, hinay. No, some organic compounds contain high amount of halogen. Some. No, that is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. That makes it easily decompose. So organic compounds have high content of halogens, no, to be less flammable. So mas daghan gani siya halogens, less gani ang halogen, di kayo siya, less ang halogen tendency, dali siya mo, no, decompose. Pero kung naa gani siya halogen content, it will be less flammable. Okay. So, makukita ani nga naman na. So, chemists obtain organic compounds in two principal ways. First is isolation from nature. I-isolate niya. The medicine that we have is being isolated. Okay. For instance, MX3, ma'am. Okay. MX3, meaning that comes from a plant extract. Pag-extract nimo, okay, ang katong extract maoy gamito nimo. So that is isolation. I-isolate nimo ang what you call this component nga useful from the component which is not useful. In most cases, we are using, for instance, na kaning mga plant, na. So what we did is we have is by means of decoction. Decoction. You can add alcohol, you can add other components to make it into kwaon niya ang mga important na component. Then the rest of that will be waste na. So that is isolation. Then synthesis in the laboratory, meaning how it is being synthesized. It could be by means of distillation, no, and other process in the laboratory. Aron ma-extract nimo ang the component, the important component that you want to have, no. So living organisms are chemical factories. Chemical factories and living organism, no? So even in the marine, the freshwater, what are its sources? The terrestrial, may terrestrial on the land. Marine, ngadto sa dagat. Then freshwater plant, no? We have the macro algae, no? What are algae? These are the plants in the oceans or in the sea, no? Or we called it in a scientific way of macroalgae. Kanang mga lato, that is an algae. Algae. That is flora and animal is fauna. Okay. Fauna, animal, na animal on terrestrial, na po animal nga do sa dagat or sa lake. No? Even microorganisms, no, make thousands of these as organic compounds, which could be, we could synthesize it. We can have this as a source of food, as a source of medicine, as a source of sa agriculture, so on and so forth. No? That is what is meant by isolation. So one way to get organic compounds is to extract, isolate, purify them from biological source. 1 minute na lang. Okay. Last. Example of this is vitamins. No? What is penicillin? Actually, penicillin is being found by Fleming. No? Fleming by means of what? Serendipity. What do you mean serendipity? Meaning, he found it by, no, by accident. Ilabog na unta to niyang itong tanaw niya na fungus nga hing kuan sa iyang experiment. Pero mo na dito siya source of penicillin. And penicillin, my goodness, is very important way back, no? That is World War II. Okay? They don't know anything about antibiotic before. What is the function of antibiotic? No? For instance, no, something has swollen. Pag swollen, swollen ka ng hubag. Okay. Kinahanglan na siya antibiotic in order to fight with the bacteria inside that. That is why during World War II, penicillin is very useful. Nga naman, this is the only way when soldiers have makat gani ilang mga whatever part, okay, tendency ka tumaoy mo sudan o bacteria. So kinahanglan siya og antibiotic aron dili makuan sa. Okay, here, no? So as I have said, penicillin is very important during, pero karon daghan na kay antibiotic, no? Yeah. That is why as time progresses, what happened is that is also, no, an enhancement of in the field of medicine. Even now naana sa SPMC ko, no? It is in Davao na anay katong the vaccine for COVID is already available in Davao and Manila. So all from China. Pero una-una mo ha, ayaw sa gyud ko niyo kuan vaccine, di sa ako una sa inyong vaccine. But it's already available in Davao and it's free according to my niece there who is a nurse. Unahon sa pero naman siya sa So, nga ni Davao Doc. Ang unahon sa kuno is ang mga government sa SPMC. Then afterwards, all of the nurses in medical, medical, what you call this, the frontliners will be the first one who will be no, given with this vaccine. So, nagi possibility by next semester, first semester next year, it will be face-to-face. Nata. Oh, pero humana mo, na pa mo biochem, magkita pa di ita. Okay, that's it. So, as years advances, so as I have said during World War II, the first first antibiotic which is being discovered was penicillin. And this penicillin is discovered by who? Alexander Fleming, by serendipity. Na? Oh. And this is very useful kay nga naman, before penicillin was not yet discovered, what happened is plenty daghan nga mga soldiers during the World War I nga ma-amputate ka maputol, putol kamot, ana, they will not die because of during war, they will die because of pag-amputate nga naman kuan siya kuan bacteria. So it needs an antibiotic. So during World War II nga nanay antibiotic, lessen na ang mamatay nga mga soldier. Pero dili pala, that is not that as effective nowadays, no? Di na karon kanang penicillin wa na, di na kaayo. But that penicillin is used as one of the component in other antibiotic. Okay. So, cancer, nanay anti-cancer drug po. Pero, no, that is why if it is first, di ba? Di ba naman na stages? First and second stage of cancer, it's still curable. No? Pero that is first and second stage, it is 70 to 100% na siya nga curable. Pero nagani sa third o labaw na ang fourth, lisod na ang chances. Unless you have plenty of money, you can go out abroad, no? Pero problema nga ni sa ato, we are not yet so advanced. So that is isolation from nature, no? So, as I have said, gasoline are being isolated from, extracted. The term there is isolated, but the very useful term is extracted down on earth, here. So refineries, tank storage facilities, in Texas, they use it by means of extraction. Kani, you know what? Dato de kong Pilipinas, because in Surigao Deep, wherein we have the heavy water, the deuterium there. Pero ang problema is how to extract it. Lisod siya pag-extract. Sige na, pasagdi lang, sagda lang sa nato. Later on, kung mahurot na ning ilang, because this gasoline, from the Middle East, mahurot naman yun siya. Mahurot yun siya. So, kanina pong atong deuterium may atong i-extract later on. That is why in the what you call this, kanang giawayan nga naadapit sa unahan, nga ganahan ang China, what is unahan sa Palawan, okay, that reef there, okay, the what happened there is naaday na siya gasoline, na siya deposit. That is why mingon ang taga China nga, it belongs to us, but it's not. If you are going to look into the history, that is from Sabah, because it's near Sabah. Actually, that is Adore de Micronesia, and it belongs to the Philippine territory. I don't know. I'm not so much particular with history, chemistry. Okay, how are you going to synthesize this in the laboratory? Now, so compounds made in the laboratory identical, both chemical and physical properties. For instance, okay, we have sea slugs. What are sea slugs? Oh, these are shells without covering. Kana bang murag mga kanang naitom nga kanang basta kay sea slugs these are snails in the sea without shell. Tapos na siya antenna, In Australia, what happened is their sislag is very colorful. The more colorful kuno ang sislag, okay? May Bisayaan yung sislag. Basta kay nagani uban itom, no? Tapos pwede kilawon, kana siya, sa dagat. But di man ko taga dagat, basta sislag na siya, no? What happened is this sislag, the more colorful they are, di na they black, to kay black man itong mga sislag color, mostly in Philippines. But in Australia, they have the red, the yellow one. Now, what happened is this has an anti-cancer component. Ano? So, ang mahitabo is, ang ani mo, kuhaon ni mo, you are going to harvest all the sislag in order to cure, meaning it will take how many kilos of sislugs in order to cure one cancer patient. So what happened is they will get this sislag, then study it in the laboratory. They will look into the composition of its body that makes it as a medicine. They will synthesize it and they will look into those structural composition, both chemical and physical properties ani nga kuan. Tapos ilang itemplate, ilang kopyahon. Murag cloning ba, no? Then they will make that into the laboratory and that is 100% pure. So no need to kill all these sislugs. Or for instance, a plant which is very useful, for instance, for medicine, they will not just take all of this. Dili ing ana. So what they are going to do in the laboratory, they will synthesize it. They will look into its characteristic, its physical properties, kopyahon. No? Himuan dayon og chemical composition dayon ato niya. Kana siya. That is synthesis in the laboratory. So no need to come up with this, no? Source nga kinahanglan hutdo nimo o mahurot na siya, ma-extinct na siya. That's it. No? So there is no way that anyone can tell whether a sample or any particular compounds was made by chemists or obtained by nature. Meaning dili na nimo mabalaan nga natural ni siya or sa laboratory ni, dili na. The medicine that we have actually is synthesized in the laboratory. Okay. So dili na kinahanglan nga may kag-askof lagundi. Dili na kinahanglan magtanong tagdaghang lagundi. All you have to do is synthesize in the laboratory what are this composition of this lagundi and template it. Na? Dili na kinahanglan dayon ang lagundi. Okay. So vitamin C in an orange is identical to its synthetic tablet. So kanang ginainom yung vitamin C. Vitamin C, okay, the ascorbic acid. It doesn't mean nga gikan pa na siya sa calamansi juice or whatever. Dili na siya. That is already synthesized in the laboratory. So it has an identical composition. Tinga ka. Barato ra lagi ang vitamin C nga generic tag 250 ra, ma'am. Yes, nga naman. Sayon naman pag-synthesize anak niya sa lab, daghan. Tapos, barato ra ang iyang, what you call this, iyang source. Okay. So, no need to have all those orange to come up with vitamin C. Okay. So, for instance, this is Taxol. Usi ni kagbong ni akong suko na ni akong anak. For instance, balik. The Taxol, no? So this is coming from that Taxol is the paclitaxel, no? This is coming from the bark of yew tree. Wala na is ato, no? So what happened is ang namang hutdo ni mo to 100 years old ba na siya. Hutdo ni mo tanan iyang mga branches aron mo come up ka with this. What happened is they synthesize it like that. That is the discovery of Taxol. No? What is Taxol? By the way, nangania, oh. So Taxol is the anti-cancer drug, paclitaxel or Taxol. So what happened with this 100 years old na U3, no, which is an anti-drug, no, tambal, ang putlon to nimo. So dili na ing anak. So they synthesize it in the laboratory. So buhi ra gihapon ang Taxol. Okay. Kay gisynthesize na, meaning they template its chemical composition with this Taxol. Okay, so organic chemists, however, have not been satisfied with merely duplicating nature's compounds. They also designed synthesized compounds not found in nature. So actually more than 10 million known organic compounds are purely synthetic and do not exist in living organisms. That is the beauty of organic chemists. Now, for example, many modern drugs, Valium, what's Valium? Valium is a higher form of, what they call this, pain reliever. No? And at the same time, this will induce sleep. No? Okay, Valium. Katubitong mga tao nga in pain, especially cancer patient. No? Ang pinakakasakit ko ng cancer is cancer of the bones and cancer of the brain. No? So if it is already in the stage, mostly stage 5 and 4, sakit na kuno kayo na. So what happened is, they don't have chances of surviving na. What will make them live for a quiet time is by means of, aron dili sila painful, they will just take Valium. No? And that Valium is, this will induce sleepiness o dili na sila maka-feel of pain. That's Valium. Then albuterol, Prozac, Santaxol. And, ang pinakagwapo is that Lasix. What is Lasix? Kana kuan sa now, that is Lasix. Looking young, gamito ni Bello aron ma-stretch ang nawong. Pero wa ko makinhalan, anak. Balag tiguang, basta kay happy. No need for that, no? Di pa na importante ning Viagra sa inyo. Viagra is a kind of a medicine that is needed for old people. And that's it. So on so forth. Yak wala sa ni mga iro. Chik! Anak nako. Okay. Ibuprofen is the most common pain reliever. Di ba? Labad ulo, ibuprofen. Okay, that is it. So those are example of organic compounds from medicine. How do we write structural formula of organic compounds? Ani gyud siya magsugod. So that is, di ba sulti nako? This is, you are going to, may puno ka ng una tanong, you are going to memorize the parent name. It will start with methane, ethane, propane, butane, okay, so on and so forth, until dodocane. No? So, if this is it, how to write it? There are 4 ways in writing it. Di ba sa to? That is the molecular formula. This is the structural formula. We have the condensed formula. Kani. This is a structural formula. A structural formula is a formula where you can see the exact number of elements. Na? For instance, this is ethanol. Ethanol. An ethanol man, ma'am, OH siya. So here, your carbon, na? Carbon nga niya, nganong kaning carbon importante, napa din na next. Nga na, nag-una na sa papata. No? This is known as structural formula. So, your carbon here could bond into nga naman, 4. If you go back to inorganic chemistry, pila ka book iya? Diba? Upat. It's, pwede siya mo bond o kaupat. Kanira gyud siya ang unique, ang carbon. No? Okay. So, that's it. So, structural formula shows all the atoms present in a molecule. No? How it is being connected. The first one, carbon, kinahanglan tulo. Ang sunod, duha-duha na dayon. O ang last, tulo ka hydrogen. carbon with tulo ka hydrogen, sunod nga niya duha ka hydrogen followed by duha-duha, pinaka-last dayon tulo ka hydrogen. In the Lewis dot, can you still remember that? That represent the number of electrons in the outermost shell, di ba? Okay, that's valence shell. Okay. So, if they belong to group 1, pila ka book electrons? Group 1, ang outside, 1. Group 2, duha, so on and so forth. So, Lewis dot, this will represent the valence electron. Kana mo na si Lewis dot. Oh, tingnan nato kinahanglan na siya ikuan pag-ayo. Carbon is unique. Why? Because your carbon has 6 electrons in outer shell arrangement. Kani? Damdam mo? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Oh. Aha. Kinahalan makadumdum. So, pila ka electrons tanan? 2, 4, 6. So, it has room for 4 bonds to other. Maura gini siya unique. Pwede mo bond into 4 ka other atoms. So, organic compounds are what? Specific geometry. They are tetrahedral. Wa ra ba ta kaabot og geometric structure no? In organic. Sige na lang. So, kaning organic, kaning carbon is in a tetrahedral form, meaning it could form 4 bonds with other atoms. So, carbon formally forms 4 covalent bonds and no unshared pair electrons. No? So, nitrogen normally forms 3 covalent bonds and 1 unshared pair of electrons. Okay. Pero lahi gid siya. Oxygen pila? Di ba? Duha ka buok. Basta O, no? What happened is na double bond. Oxygen normally forms 2 covalent bonds and has 2 unshared pair electrons. Hydrogen exemption gana siya. 1 ra gyud siya. No? But there will be 2 electrons for hydrogen pag pairing na. No? Halogen na ay 1 covalent band and 3 unshared. Kaya nga naman, halogen belongs to group 7. So, 7 ka electrons. Na? That's it. So, the carbon atoms bonds in tetrahedral. Kani, tetrahedral. Upat, kani. This one, no? And each of its angle is 109. I-add na ni mo lang 100 and 100, 360 na siya tanan. So, carbon to carbon bond angles 109. So, as the chain of carbon atoms zigzag in the pattern. Kani. That is why, di ba, in our last discussion, the last way of writing is the line. Okay. So, pwede po siya mag-ana. Kamo na ni siya. The zigzag pattern or the line. The line structure. So, the unbranched chain of carbon usually simplified. Kani. So, pwede ni mo siya ing-anaon. Na? Oh. Pero mas gwapo tanawon ing-ani. Okay, ngano makita, imo po ibutang gud ang carbon-carbon nga niya. This is for the structural, this one is for the line. Yeah? Okay. So, single, double, and triple bonds in compounds of carbon. Pwede siya. So, this is, where is the single bond? In the alkane. Double bond in the alkene. Ends with ANE, single bond. Ends with ENE, double bond. Ends with YNE, triple bond. Now, this one, kani, this is ethane, this is ethylene. Kato kung gisulti sa inyo, kaning first, pila, tulo ka hydrogen. Tapos, kung napay sunod ganin si H2 na siya. Then, last dayon, CH3. Kung double bond gani usay mahitabo, di ba CH3 mo ni CH3. So to, basta double bond gani ang duha ka carbon mag-minus og usa ka hydrogen. So instead of CH3 kani gikangan hiya, mahimo siyang CH2. Mahimo na po ning pika CH2. Kung na siya tunga-tunga, CH na lang. Na? For instance, triple bond. Di ba triple bond is kini? Triple bond. Na, kung triple bond gani minus 2. Di ba? CH3 ni siya. Kung ingon ko sa inyong mga bata, CH3, minus 2, CH na lang. Minus 2, CH na lang. Okay? So that is it. That is single, double, and triple bond. Now, this is the structural formula. Kani mga structural formula tawag ani. Okay. So, writing structural formula sa pagtuod, mi kabalo na mi ana. Kaya nga nagsugod ta sa ethane, no? Following structural formulas of acetic acid. Okay. Acetic acid is na CH3COOH mo ni acetic acid ni siya. This one is ethylamine. Take a look. Una CH3 pero COOH man ni siya. Sunod, mo nang ianang yung structure. No? O, yun na lang sa na in writing structure. So this is, what is this? This is, kung naapata face-to-face, you can see the ball and stick model. No? Kana ingon ana, that's ball. We had that in the laboratory. No? So this is now the structural formula of ethanol. No? That is it. Di lang nato na siya. So, let us move on. What are functional group? Functional group is what makes it unique. And you will know, nga no, because of the presence of this group. Mo na functional group. Functional group is an atom or group of atoms within a molecule that shows characteristic of predictable physical chemical behaviors. So, kini na ang atong hutdon og trabaho sa organic, no? Katong una, hydrocarbons, sunod, alcohol. What can we see in alcohol? What functional group? That is the OH. Amine, NH2. Aldehyde, CHO. C double bond OH. Ketone, C double bond. Oh, then kani R1, R2 ni siya ni. Kani, R1, R2. Kani tanan R na, kani R ni siya. R, ha? R. Kanang R is a long chain. Pwede na siya butane, whatever. Katol man ni samo ko ni mga iroa. Then ketone. Ketone is, this is R1, duha ni ka R. R1 and R2. Kani R, kani COOH is carboxylic acid. Then ester is C double bond OR, R ni siya here. No? Then example of this alcohol, this one, CH3CH2OH. So many pag-structural formula. That is C, then H, then C, H, then naada yon, O, then H. No? Okay. That is how it is being done. No? So on and so forth. See, these are example of an amine, ethanamine, aldehyde, ethanol. No? Ang kuan ani is, how are you going to name ngania kasagari makuha ngania? No? So it's an alcohol. How are you going to name it? It will end with all. Kay alcohol man, all. So ethanol, methanol, propanol, no? Butanol. Kung amine, it will end with amine also, ethanamine. In aldehyde, it will end with al. So it methanol, ethanol, no? Butanol. Ketone, it will end with on, O-N-E. Acetone. Uy, acetone, no? Oh, methanol. Actually, acetone is methanol. No. Then ketanon. That's ketone. On. No. Ethanol, like that. No. Propanon. Carboxylic acid, it will end with IC. No. For instance, ethane. No. No need for ethane. It will end with IC. The ethanoic. OIC. It will end with OIC. Ethanoic plus acid. So ethanoic acid, methanoic acid, butanoic acid. Then for ester, it will end with ethyl acetate tawag ka. So ethyl acetate, methyl acetate, no, propyl acetate. So that's it. So this is an example of having a ring, kani ring ni siya, and having pila ni siya. This is estragol, a phenylpropene. Asa may phenyl ani? Kani mao siya phenyl, na. Then propene, kani ang propene, di ba? Propene, that is 1, na? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's propene. Propene is 3 ba ya? Methane, ethane, propene. Instead of propane, there is double bond, so it's propene. Kani mao ang phenyl, kani ang propene. Ang ngalan phenylpropene. Ay, sabo ka bala ka anak. Kay tagsa-tagsa gyud ta nag-discuss. Running time. Ano pa? Suman to, resume slide. Next. So, in summary of functional groups, what happened? All the sites predictable in chemical behavior, this will undergo all these compounds, of course. It will have its reaction. That is why, as we go on along with our study, we will be discussing different functional groups. In these functional groups, we will also study its reaction mechanism. Mao na difference niya. Di ba sa inorganic chemistry, naatay lima. Lima ra ka chemical reaction. No? That is combination, na single displacement, combustion, double displacement, like that. No? Tapos, basta 5 na siya. The most. Pero mostly 4 ato ginahimo. Pero kani is every functional group, for instance, hydrocarbons, for alkenes, lain ang iyang reaction. For alkenes, lain po iyang reaction. Ing ana kakuti ang organic chemistry. For alcohol, lain po ang iyang certain reaction. Pero huwag tayo mahimo. Padayon yun ta. That is in functional group, its reaction. Now, determining large measure of physical properties. Okay. Kita na taong sa itong mga properties niya. No? So, we also know what is its importance of these different organic compounds. And last one, these properties that we have discussed, as I said, this carbon is tetrahedral. So what happened? It could bond into 4 different elements, which will serve as a basis of naming our organic compounds. At the same time, we will know the different functional group. Okay. Makakita na ito nga. Makakita na ganita nga ending OH. Oh, that is an alcohol. Wherein there is that hydroxyl. That OH is hydroxyl. We always term that in organic compounds as hydroxyl. So this is it. Ang functional group niya is this one. Kana, OH. So in condense, usa tong condense, CH3 indicates a carbon to the 3 hydrogen. Asa dapit ng CH3? First o last. Ang following, katong mga sunod-sunod, is known as what? They are so-called, makondense nato na siya. They are this one. That CH2 is known as homologous series. Kung mag-CH2, CH2, CH2, CH2 tangan ha, homologous series. So, pwede na ito na siya mahimong condense. CH2 indicates a carbon bonded to 2 hydrogen. Asa man na ito ni makita ng CH2. That is after our first carbon. Sunod-sunod dahil ng CH2 until last another CH3. So, if you have 5 of the CH2, then CH2, 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 pwede niya nimo siya mahimong condense. Okay. How? You can have it as CH2, then open parentheses 5, meaning it has 5 CH2 before CH3. So, unshared pair of electrons, okay, in condense. So, in alcohol, og amin. Naa siya alcohol ba to? Alcohol, amine. Oh, naa siya primary structure na secondary structure o na tertiary, no? So depending on the number of carbons atoms, you will know it is primary alcohol. It will depend on, sige ato ra ni i-discuss later on as we go on with alcohol. It will depend on the number of carbons bonded to the carbon OH group. So kung sa first carbon siya na bond, it is a primary alcohol. Kung ikaduha, it's tertiary. Kung ikatulo at secondary, kung ikatulo, tertiary. That's it. So, di ba kani siya primero? This is the usual. It is primary. Na? Tapos, ikaduha, kay nga naman, mga kaduha man na siya, ma'am. Oo, ano man. Kani mo naog man ang anak ka na, ala, nabuang na. Actually, nga na siya CH3 nga na, tapos nga na, pwede na siya. It is secondary. Then this is tertiary. Okay? Sige lang, we will have more of this. No? So, how are you going to strategize to come up with this formula? So, ang pagkuan. So, unahon ninyo ang pagbutang sa carbon. No? Carbon. Tulo ka carbon. No? Tulo ka carbon. Okay. Tulo ka carbon. So, butangan dayon og next is O. Na may O. So, meaning it is an alcohol. Ibutangan ni ang sunod nga OH. No? Una dayon nato butangan og mga hydrogen. Kana. Butang hydrogen, 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 like that. That is how you are going to write the structure. Kani-ngani. No? So, that is it. Example of this is the isopropyl alcohol. Kani, isopropyl alcohol na siya. Or 1-propanol. 1-propanol is known as a primary alcohol. So, pamani. That's for the amines. Okay. Di kay na importante kay matag-satag sama nato ni siya discuss. Okay. What more? So aldehydes, how will you know it's an amine? With the presence of NH. So as I have said, amines also could be in a primary, secondary, and tertiary. Na amine. Na. So, what more? For the aldehydes and ketones, how will you know? These are aldehydes and ketones are carbonyl group. Mo kag nganong carbonyl kanang na ay C double bond O. That's carbonyl. Ha? Ang difference lang sa carbonyl group sa aldehyde o ketone, ang aldehyde it is RC double bond O then H. Pero ang ketone na ay duha ka R then R1 then C double bond O then R2. Siya. Ni. So, this is an aldehyde. No? This is a ketone. Tutusulti na ako sa inyo. That is, kanimo oy R. Then, functional group na COH. Kanilahi siya na ay R nga niya, another R nga niya, then C double bond O. This is R1, then C double bond O, then R2. Like that. That's for the ketone. Carboxylic, how will you know it's carboxylic? As I have said, it will have a functional group of COOH. Kani. So R, then COOH. That's carboxylic acid. No? Carboxylic ester is, no, instead of OH, dili na. That is na R1 nga ni na R2. This is COO. Walay H, largo. Kundi another functional group. Okay. What more? Ayan na lang na. Di na mag-assignment. Mabuang unya. Okay. So, that ends our chapter. So, we will have a quiz on Tuesday. As I have said, you should what? No? I will end muna. Stop share. Then, let me see your nawong. Gina? Please open your camera for our picture taking. Uy, kadaghan ninyo nga nung gamay raman ni mga tao anis kalibutan. Huh? Okay. Picture, picture. Kay ang attendance 10%. Nawong. Oh, Neron, Mary Grace. Mary Grace. Nawong. Oh, sige. 1, 2. Shut. Another. 1, 2. Saan is mom? Okay, sige. You can open now your sounds and you can talk to me. Usaman. But we will have a quiz. Our time will be 9 to 12.